Wait a second. Now what's going on? Now I'm not looking at a black screen. Hello, Walrus?
Huh? Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I can still see it
It's
blinding.
It's green, so it's supposed to be working right now.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, now we're streaming now.
Oh, okay.
Feels
That
good.
was very far delayed. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like everything's finally back into order here. It looks like we're all caught up on things. My name is Army Overlord, and I am with my good friend Man Walrus.
Because Devin got lost in the tunnel.
Because Devin got lost in the tunnel. So I'm going to be covering for him, ladies and gentlemen. Been having some stream technical difficulties as of late. My OBS seems to be not working exactly as it's supposed to. I'm not exactly sure why that's happening. Maybe some minor technical interference, maybe internet connection problems. But for the time
tunnel.
being, yeah, the tunnel possibly. Maybe I'm getting hit by this tunnel. Let's see. For now, the games are going as they're supposed to be intended to go. And it looks like everything's finally back in order. It looked like I had my own little technical difficulties. Minor stuff. I do hope we can get ourselves back in order and ready and available by Game 5 and this little plague comes to an end.
Yep. Well, I like Zach. That's a good pick.
Agreed.
I don't know about Kennen.
Indeed.
I know he's very strong. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone pull him off in not the LCS yet, so we'll see.
Right. I believe both teams have decided to go with a no bans on each side due to the circumstances currently around what has happened in the earlier stages. Simple stuff.
Draven.
Everything should be fine for the most part. Draven seems to be selected by... let's get a little bit of a rundown real quick on what's just who's picking what right now. As Hung Sloth is taking Jax, Magshell's taking Zach, Kennen is played by Joker Noder, Pantheon is played by the Rich Pritch, and Draven is by Breezy.
Yep. Brand's picked again for Kid Off Fire, though it looks like he's going mid lane this game instead of support.
Indeed.
And Cannibal Turtle is now the support for Have Faith? Question mark.
Question mark indeed. So they're just going to let the ban timers run out here. We'll figure, we'll have everything sorted out for the next one. For the 5 p.m. game, which I'll be casting with another friend of mine later on. Man Walrus, thank you very much for coming on, by the way, and doing this. I really appreciate it.
Well, they'll ban Fiddlesticks, I guess.
Indeed.
That's definitely a highly strategic ban. That definitely has a reason.
Yeah, it's
Urgot's gone.
It's one of those type of ban systems right now, looks like. Very bizarre stuff. Anyway, final bans are coming in. Urgot has been banned. And it looks like the final ban will also come in as well. Udyr has been selected for the final ban. So bot lane's coming up here for the situation. Do you think it's not going to be a Kennen top, but a Kennen support, possibly?
It could also be Kennen mid, maybe. I haven't seen that in a long time. I think it's Pantheon jungle.
So far, AllOneLane has been bombarded with a lot of surprise attacks here by Have Faith. As
well, I think they might be trolling a little bit.
It's what the claim was in the lobby. I do know what you're talking about. But honestly, that in itself is a strategic battle strategy. Using a lot of unpredicted movements and utilizing a lot of aggressive gameplay can benefit you in the long and short run of it. Sometimes a strategy where the enemy is completely unaware of a threat can, or just not used to an attack like that, can
Please
work
don't
very
pick
much
Shaco.
so.
Okay, it's a Zed.
Right, it appears to be possibly Zed in the... Huh. Where could you say
I don't
Zed
really know
here?
what's happening right now.
Zed top, perhaps? No, it looks like an Ahri as a support. I have seen this before, as a matter of fact. I have seen Ahri play as a supporting role. It looks like Cannibal Turtle will be playing as the ADC in the bot lane.
Alright,
that's a confusing situation here. Ahri will be the support, Zed in the mid lane, and it looks like a Pantheon jungle with a Kennen top versus a Jack, Zac, Brand, Ezreal, and Lulu.
So I do like AllOneLane comp better because AllOneLane's comp's better because they actually have a comp.
Yeah, they've got themselves tank, bruisers, high damage bursting, good poking, as well as solid anti-engage by Lulu, where Have Faith is taking a more very aggressive style of comp where they are going to try to get kills all in every situation they can. Now, I agree with what you're saying here. It looks like Have Faith is not really exactly taking a comp into this one. They're just taking a lot of very aggressive, high-damaging champions to try to overwhelm their opponent. Now, even though that's not a legitimate comp in a lot of people's regards and respect, this is a very high-damaging one, which means it will be very effective if used appropriately, but they do not have a tank. That means Magshell and Hung Like a Sloth are going to have a lot of advantages building into a tankier defensive strategy and surviving the onslaught of the damage output that they can bring.
You thought the last game was a clown fiesta. This one's really going to be a clown fiesta.
You think Joker's going to invade again?
I don't know. I still don't know why he would ever walk that way when you invaded.
He had an idea. He had a plan. I think.
It's also an Ignite top lane, no teleport from teleports on the side of Have Faith. They're very confident in their ability to win this game.
And at the head of that confidence is Joker Noder, who is straight out of the gate confident in all regards.
I guess you could say that they have a lot of faith that they're going to win the game.
I think it's a little bit more than faith. Their confidence is purely in the mind. They don't even care at all about the consequences of their faith right now, because they just truly believe they've got the upper hand here.
So do you think they'll 2-0?
Well, it all depends
or are they getting
on
ahead
how
of themselves?
AllOneLane handles this. They are asking a lot out of their carries. They're asking a lot out of their main damage dealers, really.
Everyone on the team is playing a carry. True.
But at the same time, it's if any mistakes happen, the one beside him could carry the situation. But on all due respect, it all comes down to how well the game is going to end up becoming played by Have Faith. If they make mistakes, they're gonna not have any way to rebound off of it. It's really firing with a glass cannon for these guys.
Yeah, they're confident. We'll see if they're just confident or if they're cocky. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, just very.
I gotta say, these are
I have seen Ari
very
support before. I have seen it be efficient and effective, but I don't think Clumsy is going to be using Ari in the way that I've seen Ari support be used. I think Ari will most likely be used as a fourth or a fifth assassin to benefit the Have Faith squad.
We'll see if we get any Sightstone this game or not.
It all depends on how well they're gonna ward themselves here. I'm gonna be honest with you. We had ourselves who was the MVP in the last game? Wasn't it supposed to be?
It was Jinx to victory.
But he's not being played in this one, as you can clearly see.
Yep. He must not be good enough at Assassins.
Yeah, they definitely wanted to take an assassin group into this. Perhaps he had to go as well, but we'll sort everything out. As it looks like MVPs might have to switch a little bit. I would say that the Thresh from that last game might be able to convince me that he got MVP for sure, depending on how well Have Faith does this game.
Yep.
Burst, auto attack, burst, auto attack. You can tell Have Faith has absolute confidence in trying to overwhelm them. No protection strategy whatsoever. I would even dare say they're going 18 and 12 into their pages. Or 8,
yeah, it looks like
12 and 18.
It's all offensive summoners.
Yep, throwing the
Keystones.
whole series on a prayer for them. Defensive
I'm
stats,
surprised there's no Ignite on Ari. Looking at the rest of the team.
Perhaps Clumsy's got a plan for all of us. But until then, Lulu is a strong anti-Zed and a strong anti-Pantheon and a strong anti-Kennen, Ahri, and Draven. Just that polymorph single-handedly can negate every single one of their advances in every shape and form. Not to mention the fact that 80% of their team is all single-target killers.
Although if they all go in at once, she can only polymorph one.
True, and if you gotta pick one, I would say you might want to get rid of the Zed, who will most definitely go for that Ezreal.
So we'll see just how strong. They wanna have a dance party in the mid lane though, so we'll see if that happens.
Right. It looks like that seems to be the plan of action here for game one, as both sides are moving into position for this Clown Fiesta seems to be in full swing. As now we're even getting to a point where the teams are gonna move into the middle to dance.
Now we'll see if anyone breaks the gentleman's agreement.
Right.
Because there is currently a dance party.
Yeah, there are Ezreal here. They got an Ahri at any moment. Oh, wait a second. Pritch is going to just bluff the situation. Uses the flash early.
Oh, how
Another
like a
one
sloth.
by Sloth, as it looks like Clumsy is stepped back. A flash back. Everyone's tossing some flashes in there.
Oh, it looks like everyone's burning their flash.
This is I don't even think we can even call it a Clown Fiesta anymore. I think this is an 100%. Oh, look at that. Little splash to each other here.
Cannibal Turtle still has his flash.
I don't know. Either side could start swinging at this point. I don't know which one will. Minutes coming in. I hope these guys are having as much fun as they can. I do hope in the near future they go ahead and get themselves. Look at all these.
Both teams prioritizing vision in the center of the map.
Some say B the best spot. Get a fire. Get some extra damage on the Pantheon. It looks like finally some action is about to happen. Wait a second. We're looking at an ARAM. This is an ARAM matchup between both sides.
Unlike a sloth goes forward, gets a 3-man stun.
Oh my goodness. It looks like Breezy and the others are starting to retaliate as Max Shell's health bar is dropping quite low. Brand is getting some damage in, and Kiddoff is going to take some back as the trading between both sides. I was not expecting an ARAM game on both sides here. Maybe they're just playing a prank on us, bro. What do you think?
I think we're getting pranked pretty hard right now.
We're getting pranked pretty
Although
hard right
Cannibal Turtle, scumbag Cannibal Turtle, he held on to his flash. So
yeah, an ARAM game, first one in Duo Esports history, where 4 teams have all come together to try to get some fun game play and fun game action, all in one and all in one lane. So
yeah, but now all the wards are dead.
True, every single one down.
So
Charles,
this is
you're looking at yourself a good old-fashioned Clown Fiesta, as this game, this competitive series, has turned into an ARAM matchup here, as both sides are playing into each other's strengths. This, Charles, yes, this is an actual game. This is actually happening. Both sides are committing towards the ARAM strategy.
I don't know if I really like this very much, but
I mean, I don't either, but this is what, well, I mean, we can't exactly stop them at this stage of the game. This is how they want to play, and their statistics are going to be drastically altered.
So right now we see the Lulu solo split push in bot lane.
Indeed, smart strategy gameplay coming from the Lulu at the bot side. Very impressive performance out of her, utilizing the fact that the top wave
everyone else is
pushing, and so will the bot wave.
Looks like Clumsy's going to match it though. All in for first blood.
First blood right off the bat here, as it looks like Kennen makes the kill. Ezreal retaliates with some extra damage. Draven is going to keep the damage onto the Brand. Does take the flash. Wasn't enough though. Cannibal does not make a kill happen after that.
This is a little bit of an interesting game for analysis. Kid of Fire stops trying, I guess.
And
just,
down goes Brand, as he will now go into a no longer have the death.
Zac
it looks
passive.
like he's got.
It was all a bait for Zac passive. He just wanted some more ADP.
There's no teleport here because he used it, and it looks like he will make a kill happen off of it. I thought he was going to use it on Zac, to be honest. He used it on the ward instead. Interesting. Has the laning phase changed, as it looks like Lulu is starting to build up farm in the bot lane? Ari's moving down into position here as AllOneLane are now standing inside.
All in for Hung Like a Sloth.
Right, Jax is still staying mid here. I don't know. Is the game plan? It seems to be starting to go back to normal. I think. Lulu
After 5 minutes of air.
Yeah. Sending Zac against a Zed. What a strange matchup. Perhaps they're going to be switching very soon, as it looks like the Clown Fiesta has finally come to a close here. Both sides.
Now this is only the beginning.
Right. We don't know that. You might be absolutely correct about that, to be honest.
We're only 5 minutes into the game. Zed has a 18-4 CS lead on his opponent.
Well, this was definitely the first in duo esports history that we ever had anything quite like that, folks. First time I've ever had that happen in my entire casting career as well. What strange stuff. But it looks like everything's finally back to the way it's supposed to be. As it looks like they're going back to the normal farming lane, as Lulu is trying to get in a sides push against Cannibal Turtle, and yeah, it has to go right back towards the lane. Strange stuff. Very strange stuff. Oh, a lot of damage is coming in, but it's not going to be enough to kill him. Strange.
So this is relatively interesting. There's not really much to analyze about this game besides like the both teams.
It feels like if we do any real analyzing, it's like, do we get fired for what we're about to do?
Oh, Charmin.
And damage in, and Magshell misses the Q, but Clumsy will make a kill off of the Lulu there.
Cannibal Turtle still dishing out a ton of damage.
Oh, absolutely. You can tell that Vampire
Getting
Scepter
chunked.
is really giving him a lot back for every single auto attack he throws out.
Yeah, he's just chunking people already.
Oh, that's a good old Draven build for you. Some extra damage here, but nothing too bad at this current time.
Jax is in the jungle. He looks like he might look for a dive.
Yeah,
Well, Zac is also trying to make it down.
Gets his own dive. Cannibal Turtle is retaliating. There's not enough damage here. Cannibal Turtle is surviving with no health at all, as it looks like Brand will not be roaming down to mid lane. I think bot lane might be a bad call to just keep pressuring mid.
Hung Like a Sloth might go all in now.
Yep, here we go. Joker is trying to get away from him as Rich Pritch is coming in for the cavalry.
So is Magshell.
No idea about that, but Magshell gets some damage in and flashes away.
Here's the Rich Pritch.
Still struggling here. And
Steals the kill.
Yes, he does. He does it quick too.
Secured, actually.
Secured quickly. Secured in a quick killing matchup in fashion.
Cannibal Turtle has no mana or health right now.
And they realize it.
He might finally be forced to back.
No, Cannibal Turtle says, no, I can still do this. They're going to try to take an early tower here as well, but not going to beat the record on the fastest tower take at 5 minutes from week 1. But they will take themselves a tower with that red buff that they stole from Zac. Zac has just realized that now his red buff is gone.
Yeah, ooh, all in.
Back here.
He's playing hard mode League of Legends. You only get to go back to base when you die.
True, maybe that's exactly the kind of mentality.
Well, then again, you can go back to base a lot if you just die all the time, like me, but...
Die all the time.
Joker Noder escapes. It's a lot of damage for an AD cannon on his Q.
Indeed.
Ooh, we see an all-in here. Kid of Fire will probably go down.
Yes,
Easy.
he will, and there's the damage coming back.
Picking up the solo kill. That was an interesting play.
Very interesting. So what do you think, just between you and me here, do you think we just don't count this game, or...
I think the game still counts because both teams decided to troll, but
yeah,
I think...
So do we talk about MVPs? Like, what do we do? Can we even consider anybody an MVP after that kind of...
I don't know if we give an MVP for this game.
Alright, so I guess it sounds like Thresh has...
Magshell, he's still camping bot. Cannibal Turtle putting on his dancing shoes. He gets away.
Okay. Really bizarre stuff, gotta admit, really bizarre stuff. Have Faith is more like Have Clown Fiesta.
Yeah.
As well as,
Have
All in One
Fiesta.
Lane is All Clown Fiesta Lane.
No, they really were all in one lane. Like,
Yeah, true.
oh,
They
Rich
kept to their word.
Pritch might blast cone. Might. Oh,
I
he'll
think
find
Sloth
him.
has just realized that he got a Pantheon right on top of him. Joker's coming in to make the secured play. Sloth is going to be...
There he is.
Yeah,
Here he comes.
we go. Nowhere to go.
There he goes.
Pantheon misses the ultimate, and he goes down. Sloth lets
I wanted
him
him to
die
secure
here,
another
it looks
kill.
like they'll be going right. They are going for that Drake, as it appears to have been some sort of distraction, perhaps.
Oh yeah, all according to plan for AllOneLane. Definitely.
Can we say that it wasn't part of their plan? Can we really say?
At this
How they
point,
played?
anything is an option.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess they'll just... Breezy will just calmly keep walking forwards. He might die to Brand, though.
Or
He
not,
walk back
apparently.
into the passive.
Oh my, oh my goodness. Yeah, they are just stopped caring about what this game has been for both
Oh!
sides.
Breezy with the shadow jukes. He'll go... No, he won't go down. Breezy's still alive in this one.
And TP comes
The,
right
the
back up.
TP to the Zac blob comes through.
Indeed.
Ezreal goes live.
And it looks like All in One Lane has... Oh, never mind. They're going to go back to their respective lanes. I thought they were going to go back to the All in One Lane strategy again.
Split push cannon is working. He's certainly split pushing. He's also cannon.
Right. You know what, Bunny? I think you might be right about something. You know, Thresh, if Thresh was in this game, I don't think they would be trolling, to be honest. I don't think either team would. I think
Yeah,
he was
I
the
don't.
stable that kept everybody from being a clown fiesta this game.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say besides have faith they're winning the game.
Uh-huh.
They've already got one tower, looking to make it two. They will make it two. Hero Terminate, you don't want to stay here.
No, you don't.
Should be a kill.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Cannibal Turtle will confirm the kill as Ari apparently does not have that opportunity. Oh, by the way, just so everyone knows at home, I have turned off the chat on purpose. So we have no idea what kind of Clown Fiesta they have made so far. For obvious reasons. As it looks like Max Shell has got himself into a very flattened situation.
He just landed on him. They didn't even have vision of that, did they? He just ulted there and he happened to be there.
He just happened to be there.
He just died. That's actually hilarious. I wish I'd been paying attention, because that would have been more attention, because that was funny. Oh, Joker Nerder canceling those auto attacks. Slot. Now it's his turn to secure a kill. This is quite the game we have here so far.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't even, well, okay, how about we change the topic a little bit and the conversation ever so slightly here. What are your favorite champions, Man Walrus? What your favorite champions are? Any of them in this game? You like any of these champions?
I'd have to say it depends on position. My favorite top laner is probably Shen, but my favorite jungler is probably Sejuani. Or Zac, actually. Zac's probably my favorite jungler. I like him.
Yeah, Zac's
Though
pretty
to
solid.
play, it might be Volibear. I do like Volibear, even though he's very boring.
Yeah, I'm more of a Scion guy myself. I love playing Scion. He's definitely one of, like...
Breezy escapes, maybe?
Yeah, possibly. It looks like Sly Guy tries to make the kill on Breezy, doesn't seem to happen.
In terms of mid, I think it might be Orianna, my favorite champion. Or Azir. Actually, I think, yeah, it's Azir. It's my favorite champion.
Uh-huh.
80 carry, it's probably Twitch. I have a lot of
Rich
magic
coming
ones
in,
on Twitch. Oh.
voids the entire Max Shell E at a perfect timing. Great job by him. As some damage is starting to come through on both sides here, as this very bizarre ARAM game has turned into a complete Call of Duty matchup. As It looks like Have Faith has been making kill after kill after kill every single step of the way.
Have Faith are poning some noobs right now.
Oh, lots of big ponage. Lots of ponage. Never had a game quite like this one. Never in my entire career. Would you even have suspected this to happen?
No. Not even when I saw the picks. I thought they might at least play remotely seriously, but yeah.
Well,
and obviously, though...
Well, shame on you, says Have Faith, and AllOneLane. Shame on you.
Going back to our conversation, my favorite support is Leona. That rounds it out. What about you?
Yeah, I like Leona a lot, too. I like Scion in the top lane. In the jungle lane, I haven't really officially decided what kind of one I like. I kind of like Volibear.
Yeah, I like Volibear.
I like Volibear's ability to just fear an entire wave, and then you can just take a Rift Scuttler with that. I just really like that. That's just fun to use. I like playing in the mid lane. I like Xerath. In the AD carry position, I like the you know, it's kind of tricky because it's like there's so many AD carries. I guess I like Tristana. I like Tristana a lot.
Yeah, I like her a lot too.
She's a fun AD carry to play, and it's really good.
Cannibal Turtle 1v3.
Indeed.
Let's see if this happens.
Could be very possible for him. He has a lot of lifesteal, and they do not have the CC, and they do not seem to be able to hit it either.
He hasn't even gotten one of them yet, though. Oh, they're so low.
Yes, and it looks like the counter kiting seems to have gotten in the way. So yeah, and my favorite support I would say that I like really much is I think I'm kind of a fan of Shen support. I really like him playing as a support. It's so fun.
Fights going on though.
Right, and it looks like they
somehow both members of Have Faith are still alive. All right.
Never mind. Hero's not going to let that happen.
Oh, here comes Pantheon. He might land on Zac.
Yes, he does. Get the plant down and finishes him off in one ultimate. You know,
that's the second time that's happened this game.
This Clown Fiesta has some pretty fun plays in there too. I haven't seen a Pantheon stomp on a Zac quite like that. That was fun stuff.
Came down from the sky
and just stomped on the little blob.
Breezy survived that whole fight somehow. I don't really know how, but he did.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Meanwhile, Have Faith is knocking on the inhibitor towers at 16, 17 minutes into the game.
Considering all the rotations that's been happening and the trolling, I don't think, like, how can you predict what the other person's doing at this point if they're trolling? Just say, what the? Did you just see that?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
That was another visual bug that has happened this game. Draven just throws an axe in the entire opposite direction, and it goes right to him.
Have Faith are even trolling physics itself. They're
trolling physics itself, something that not even the game can understand. Crazy stuff.
Clumsy's just gonna run. Cannibal Turtle.
Is feeling really hungry right now as he eats the blob alive through axes.
Joker Noter. Will he dodge it? No, he jukes back into it.
Wow. I bet he's probably a little upset.
Meanwhile, Lulu versus Pantheon, who will win the fight? Not Lulu, that is for sure.
Draven's damage is just completely cleaning house here as you got so many priority targets to worry about and no way to make a good kill for sure.
Here comes Pantheon again.
A really good champion, but it is difficult to hit skill shots with him, especially in the early game stages and mid game as well. But late game, it's just hit the R, everything's just gonna work out. Breezy gets the ignite, gets some damage in, misses all the shurikens, gets the proc off the Thunderlords, but isn't able to make a play off of it. Breezy really played that very unfortunately.
Same time though, Magshell also misses everything. And he goes down for a fourth time. Unlike a sloth, he wants more.
Yeah,
I don't know if he can get it.
But misses miserably. It looks like Hung Like a Sloth gets the Cutlass proc off, jumps in,
he gets stunned by Pantheon.
Get the damage in there, and Hung Like a Sloth will make the last mistake he will possibly ever make. In that
Cannibal Turtle.
And goes down yet
looking
again.
For a tower.
Hung Like a Sloth is now at 9 deaths.
Flash forward out of a hit of fire. He unloads everything. He should at least get one.
And he will definitely get one for sure.
Well, this has been an interesting game to cast.
Has it?
Will Breezy get out of this one? Oh, yes, he will. Is the jukes for days. I have to say,
the jukes for
some of these Zed jukes have been legitimately impressive, I have to say.
Alright, well,
There's been a
let me
couple
know
that
when
were
you're
pretty
going to say
good.
Kappa next, so I'll be aware
Yeah.
to take you seriously or not.
Alright. I don't know if you can take anything seriously, honestly, that's happened in this game.
Just a Kappa game, just a pure Kappa performance by both
I'm going
teams.
to point out as well, Hung Like a Sloth has died 9 times already.
Yeah.
The rest of his team's only died like 4 times each.
You know, I gotta mention that the new Jack animations, you know, on his auto attacks,
Yeah?
I kind of like them. I'm kind of glad they did them. It looks really nice, you know, especially when he gets the 4th proc and he does that, like, head bump thing. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
It looks cool. Looks pretty cool.
Let's watch him attack something. Let's see if he auto attacks anything. Come on.
Jump Sloth wanted
he will.
to know if he could jump
No, he
along
still
with
hasn't
Mag
attacked
Shell,
anything.
but doesn't seem to have the same distance, so couldn't do it. I think he wanted to jump with Jack there. He wanted to, sorry, with Zach there. Jack's trying to jump with Zach, I think, is what I was trying to say.
Oh.
AllOneLane
Will they actually kill
gets
Breezy
here.
this time?
They've got him in the right spot. Some CC is
Signs
in,
point to
and,
no.
No. No,
He's
they
pretty
did
strong.
not. I don't know. I feel like he, in comparison to everybody else, he's pretty weak.
Will we see the 20-minute Baron?
As a matter of fact, that is the call here. They have a lot of sustain, but they don't have a tank. Brand, if he could get into position, could fire that ultimate and probably get himself a pentakill here. But I guess he didn't realize that this was going to happen. Half-Fate takes it effortlessly.
They deal so much damage, it's like, who even cares at that point?
Who even cares, indeed? Who even cares? I think that's probably the message both teams are trying to say.
Do you think we'll get to a 20k goal lead before this game ends? That's the real question. Because
that's a tricky one. I don't think there's any possible way Half-Fate could have a bigger gold lead right now.
because they're currently at 15k-ish.
Which is very impressive as a whole, to be honest. Very
Yeah,
high.
Joker Nerd are polymorphed. He should just be able to run. Here comes Pantheon.
Pantheon's coming in.
Can't
He
stop the man
lands
drop.
onto the Lulu and pops it real quick as all the
Breezy.
assassins are out damaging and out maneuvering. They're all in one lane gameplay.
Ooh, Hero Termina versus Pantheon. Ooh.
Fires the ultimate, does get the kill. Good job by Hero Termina with the final play here.
Cannibal Turtle is in the enemy fountain.
Starving.
He's still not dead. Alright.
Yeah, it finally goes down due to the outrageous amount of AoE damage by both the Jax and the Zac.
I'm honestly surprised that it only took 22 minutes for them to crack the inhibitors.
Very surprised as well. Very equally as surprised as well.
Okay.
Yeah, strange stuff. Very, trying to find the chat. Best game I ever had in a year.
Huh.
I don't know what, I think he meant to say game, but the M and the V are in the wrong spot. So, yeah, I don't even know how to collectively say this. It looks like with 20 no surrender vote either, so that's actually kind of interesting. I would have expected them to surrender just to complete the Kappa-ness of this game, but I guess they're just gonna stick it out to the end, huh? Inhibitor 1 down. Another kill has just happened. Huh. Well, I don't know. I think we kind of have something that we got to figure out in the management later about both teams' conditioning here. This game.
Yeah.
I was expecting this to be a surrender at this point.
Flash forwards. Cannibal Turtle juke stuff. Breezy gets another kill. Still alive.
Double is coming in, and Cannibal Turtle with another kill. They're going to take all the inhibitors, looks like. This could be the final moments of the game here, as the team by a Have Faith have pushed right into the tower, and it looks like the Nexus is going to fall, and it's going to be a victory here. I have no idea why both teams agreed to do this, but this is their games. They're allowed to make the decision in this game, but I guess we already know what our MVP is. I don't even know if
yeah, all right.
Thresh is even here for this. Final plays coming out here, as it looks like Zek was going to try to get one more kill.
It's only a 19k gold lead.
You know, the usual 19k gold lead.
Yeah, but they're not going to get to 20.
Yeah, they're not going to get to 20. That's a
sad.
shame. Real shame. They're just going to have to be, oh, never mind. It looks like Ezreal's going to prevent it entirely. He negated that entire chance. Good job.
Minions might end the game anyway, though.
Yeah.
And it will be the
But
Minions.
Stop the 20k lead advantage. I don't think we need to really look at statistics, to be fair, but I guess we probably should do that just because that's the rule. I guess we could, I might as well just rename that one Clown Fiesta, the game, because that was just a lot of silly behaviors coming out of everybody there. Hero Tamaria, I think, was the only one out of everybody that was still trying to play this game effectively, but even still, he was a part of the beginning performance of this. It is what they want to do, and if they want to have a Clown Fiesta for their games, that's exactly how it goes down. Have Fun has won 2 games in a row in the most bizarrest second game in the history of duo esports.
That was bizarre.
Yep. That was a bizarre adventure. Gonna take a look at the war coverage here. It actually is almost this very similar to the last game, except without their support. So it's a really silly game, man. Very bizarre stuff. Not gonna lie. So MVP is no doubt about it. I think the Thresh has confirmed the MVP.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully we can get ourselves. Yeah, hopefully we can get some their support from Have Faith. I believe his name was trying to find Have Faith. Lost track of Have Faith. Okay. Nothing that a good old search on the website can't solve. Have Faith support was Jinx to Victory. I hope we can get him into the conversation right away. Because
I don't know if he's here.
I don't think he's here either. I think he probably had to bail. He probably most likely stuck around just for the sake of his team. Have Faith, congratulations to your 2 wins this game. I will be preparing for the final game this Sunday, which is going to be happening in about an hour from now. What a strange turn of events all over the board. Weird stuff. And since apparently we don't have ourselves...
I say we just end the stream.
I say we just end the stream indeed. You got yourself Army Overlord here, along with my friend Man Walrus. We'll see you guys next time, and I'll see you guys, me personally, in 1 hour.
Yeah.
What a strange game that was.